I got Ethan Ralph back here. Let's bring Ethan Ralph on and see if we can work some stuff out here. Welcome, Ralph. What's up, brother?
How's it going, gentlemen?
Hey, man.
It's going good.
How you doing?
I am concerned. Now, I invited Ralph on. Let me talk first, Ralph, and then
Sure.
I'm concerned. I see some disagreements with. Now, I like both of you guys. I'm obviously Nick Rekieta, big friend. But I'm concerned about your disagreement with Mersh, and I don't even know what it's about. Now, Nick tells me it's about a woman, something like that. But all I see is you and Mersh, two great, internet broadcasters, going at each other. And I just want to know if there's some way to mediate peace, or is this going to end in bloodshed?
Well, I don't think it'll end in bloodshed because I don't want to go back to jail. So, no, I doubt that. But
metaphorical bloodshed, I think.
Say what? I didn't hear that.
Is it metaphorical bloodshed?
Yeah, well, no, there's no peace after he brought my kids into it. No.
What happened? Brought your kids into it?
He said he's gonna take my son away. I've went through a lot of this. I heard I was mentioned by Rekieta is what I was told, actually. And so, like, I didn't know what all was going on here.
No, we're talking about Rekieta. By the way, Nick just joined me. I built a Trashcast room, and Nick joined. And then one of the things that we started talking about was whatever this crisis is with you and Mersh. And Nick had nothing but nice things to say about you. But even still, we're talking about this situation here. And I would love to hear more about it. I would love to understand. Because if Mersh is out there talking shit about your kids, I'm going to be absolutely furious with Mersh.
Well, he flat out said he was going to take my son away from me and my daughter, actually. And
how would you do that?
A declaration against me in California family court to do so. I have a hearing on Friday. Of course, it's not wise to talk about every single thing about that. But
are you aware of this, Nick? Do you know about this situation?
Yeah, I know a little bit, but long story. I can summarize some stuff at a very high level. If I get any details, like I'm not going to get any details really, but Ralph has a custody agreement with over his son, and I think there's some allegations that some things happened that violated that custody agreement, and now you've been served, right? And he's got to go into court to answer for the alleged violations, and so that's, and I think Mersh is involved in that somehow. I don't know, but Ralph, you, like you said, you probably shouldn't say too much about it, but I think that's like an executive.
I mean, who told you that? Did Ice Answer tell you that?
No, I read it on, like, I just discerned it from Twitter, dude.
Well, I mean, you talk to her every day, so.
Yeah, I talked to her a lot, but I didn't talk to her about this at all.
You talked to her about a lot of things, though.
Yeah, man, but I didn't talk to her about this.
Who are we talking about? The girl in question?
Yeah.
Dude, Ralph, I do not want anything involved with your kid. I don't want any harm to come to you. Like, I saw this thing blowing up and I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's it, man. I did, like, you, and I'm cool with you. I'm cool with Mersh. I don't want anything to do with this at all.
Well, I mean, we can go into everything. I don't know if that's something that everybody would like to see, but yeah.
No, hold on a second. I gotta see. Am I not allowed to? Can you just come on by yourself, Ethan, or is there any way that I could get you to join the show without like dual casting this? And you can show it later if you want to. I don't care. But I don't know if there's some kind of.
If you'll give me a second, I'll end my show.
Come on back
on Donnie actually to finish, and he took forever to finish his speech. Actually, so yeah, I could do that.
Okay, come on back.
All right, I'll be back.
See you later. Right. Yeah, we'll try to get Mersh in here too and see if we can fix this situation.
I have no interest in getting into it with Ralph because I don't wish anything ill upon him at all. I don't.
Did he have some energy against you? Did it feel like to you?
Yeah, that felt a little more hostile than anything. Like he might look. I introduced that girl to Mersh, right? Like, so, and I've talked to her plenty of times. That being said, I haven't talked to her about this, and it seems like he thinks that I have, but I just put together all of that from his and Mersh's exchange on Twitter. It's really obvious.
Yeah, that's where I got all my information, was this back and forth on Twitter. I have no idea what's going on. I don't even know what the girl's name is. So when you said that, I was like, who's that? What are you talking about?
And like I know just from the past about his I don't know any details about his custody agreement, but I know that there's and I didn't want to say any details while Ralph was on there. I don't want him to, have to feel like he has to answer for anything. He doesn't, and he shouldn't. But there was an allegation of disclosure of a picture of his son to Mersh, I believe, in a private message. This is all from Twitter. This is all from Twitter. This is not any inside information. It's just I was watching this thing unfold, and Mersh alleged that was a violation of the custody agreement. So everything that I said, I got, Ralph, I was just saying, everything that I said just a minute ago, I got from your exchange from Mersh on Twitter. I haven't talked to Ice Dancer about this situation at all. Like,
when's the last time you talked to her?
Let me check.
How come everybody's wearing sunglasses except for me?
Because you do it wrong. Let's see.
I think I got some here. Hold on a second.
I talked to her, like I had a couple DMs with her earlier today around.
Is that right? Well,
in the afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, you talk to her every day.
Not every day, but I talk to her very frequently, sure.
I mean, do we really want to go into all this, or?
No, I don't want to go into any of this. I was just giving a high-level summary of what the exchange between you and Mersh was on Twitter, dude. I don't want anything to happen between you and your kid. I don't want anything like that.
Well, it seems like you're still working with her, is what it seems like. And so,
working with anybody, brother.
Well, she told me a lot about you, and we could go into all that here on air if you'd like, but
I don't want to do that. Like, I have no desire to.
He's saying no. He doesn't want to do it because it could lead to God only knows what, like legal issues or whatever. So, listen, let me say something, Ethan. Like, I have dealt with and seen Nick Rekieta be involved in kind of like questioning situations that didn't go great for other people. So I would say probably, what if there's something serious?
No, it wouldn't be me. It's not me that would be worried. Actually, I don't think.
If there's something big at stake here, what I'm saying is there shouldn't be a conversation about it. Not here, not on this show, not where we make fun of. Ralph,
I got no animus towards you, brother. I don't want any of this stuff going on at all. Like, I don't want anything to do with it. I'm not working with anybody. There's no like exchange of anything. Like I said, I put together what was going on from your exchange with Mersh on Twitter. That's it, man. It's and based on just the past, knowing that you have a custody agreement, and Mersh directly accused you of some stuff that I was said while you weren't on air, because I didn't want you to have to feel like you have to address it. I don't think you should, because you got your hearing coming up.
True.
That being said, like, I was just giving a summary based on that, man. I don't want to get into any of this personal stuff. Like, this is not. I'm not hostile to you, man. Not at all. I want nothing but like you and I have talked about in private. I got nothing but hope that you.
Well, I told you she was a snake, and I told you why. I didn't go into every single detail she told me about you, but
Yep, you said that. I heard you, man.
But you're still talking to this person.
Well, who I talk to, and like that's up to me.
That's true. Well, okay, it's up to me what I say right now, right?
I mean, I guess if you want to like have a thing about this, I'll just leave the show. I don't want to deal with it. Like,
are you scared?
I'm not scared of anything. This isn't the place for this, man. Like, I don't have anything against you at all. I want nothing but good for you.
Well, it's kind of not feeling like that, Nick. I'll just be real with you.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what you think is like going on. Just because I DM'd someone.
Well, I mean, I can tell you what she told me in explicit detail, and I have audio recordings too. But like,
Ralph, what does this have to do with Mersh? What do you fight? What does Rekieta have to do with the Mersh situation?
Well, he's involved with this whore who's lying about me, and so he could denounce that whore. That would be good. But or he could not. And
no, like, dude, I told you I don't want to be in the middle of this. I never did. I got like Mersh and I have been friends for almost as long as I've been friends with you. And like, I don't want anything to do with this at all.
Okay, well, you know the things she's told me, right?
I have a rough idea, but I don't think like I don't understand why you're coming at me on this. Like I didn't do anything to you, and I don't want bad things for you. I want good things for you.
Well, I said the same thing about you earlier, and then I'm hearing, you're still in contact with this bitch, and she's still, leaking things about me and trying to affect my family situation, and that
I have
doesn't.
no, like I haven't talked to her about your family situation or what she's trying to do, man. So like again, I don't know what you think I'm involved in. I'm not involved in it. Like not at all. So I would prefer not to like go head to head with you on any of this because I don't have anything to go head to head with you on. Like I got no hostility towards you. I don't want this to happen between you and Mersh either. Like I don't want this shit at all. I think it's bad all around.
Well, yeah, it's bad. But I told you personally, she's told me a lot of things, and a lot of it's on the record, actually. And they're not good things, really. And I told you, I said, there's a snake in your camp, and she's saying a lot of things about a lot of different situations. And I said, you probably shouldn't be talking to her, and you're still doing that. And this is a person who is trying to take my son away from me. And
Ralph, I'm not in that. And look, dude, I'm gonna peace out. So adios, guys. Later.
Oh, there goes Nick. All right. Yeah. Listen, I don't know. I got 3 guys who I'm friends with who are fighting right now. I was hoping like
I'm
something
actually
would work out.
wasn't fighting with him, but you
Yeah,
know,
like he said he wasn't fighting with you, and he's just cool with you and stuff. But the Mersh thing with you was pretty concerning. I don't like that, man. But I guess that's between you 2 guys. You look good. You feeling all right? Other than that,
I'm feeling great actually. But I think some people should be very careful. That's what I think. And
you want to say who? You want to just say some people?
Nick Rekieta, that's who should be very careful. And I've told him this personally. And now I found out he's still talking to this bitch. And, she's talking about things like his wife traveling to Mexico and him huffing nitrous gas and doing all this
Hold on.
stuff.
We got Young Clippa says, don't look. Young Clippa says, it was weird taking strays today from you, Ralph, but I don't regret helping you when I did. You know who Young Clippa is? You know Riley, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he says, I always hope you pull out of whatever this is. Bunny Young Clippa.
And by the way, I don't know that what she's saying is true. But I know that he talks to her every single day, and it's kind of strange. And I told him that this is a snake, and this is a person who you should not trust. And he's still talking to this person. And
yeah, that's right. You do know Riley because you guys got in a fight. I saw that video.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Oh my God, all this stuff kind of collects together. So, all right, brother. I don't know. I hope you're okay. I saw this stuff. It worries me. I'm friends with all 3 of you guys. I don't have a side, but it'd be great if you guys could work it out. I just don't know how serious it is. But it sounds serious.
I'm kind of in the mood to just like not pull any punches on anything. And so, he's still talking to this whore that I said, you probably shouldn't talk to her. Now he's right. You can talk to whoever you want, but I can also tell what I was told, excuse me. And I kind of just told you a couple things. And that was the tip of the iceberg. And that's kind of me being nice, to be honest with you. And so, I know he's going to take this as an attack, I'm sure. But, I took it as an attack when he's saying he's still talking to this bitch earlier today. You understand, right? Since she's involved with trying to take my son away from me.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Wait, so hold on a second. Can you just no, most of us don't understand. You just lay out what's going on here, like in
okay, so Merck was
terms.
flirting with this girl for like 2 months.
So I understand there's a girl. Nick introduced that girl to Mersh. Mersh said no, thank you, apparently. and then that girl's with you now. That's what I
Well,
know.
she was for a minute,
What
and
did I know?
then we broke up, and she's now, Mercia's sloppy seconds, I guess you would say. And she wanted to be with him, and he was weird about it, whatever. And I went down there and her, and Nick has told her a lot of things, and I told him earlier today, hey, this is not the person you want to trust. And
Nick told her a lot of things about you. When? Now?
no, he told her a lot of things about himself.
Himself. A long time ago. Okay.
No, not a long time ago, like 2 weeks ago, not even. And so, I'm really trying to decide, because I feel like I've kind of already lit the fire a little bit here. And so, people are accusing me of being in league with Aaron Imholt. First off,
No,
yeah.
wait a second. What is this? You're in league with Aaron M. Holty or whatever?
I made peace with him because it was stupid. Just like I did with Nick. But, when I hear Nick still talking to this lying whore who's trying to take my son away, that doesn't make me feel good. And it makes me think about all the things she told me about Nick and how, do you want me to go into it or no?
I don't know, because I don't know what it is. I mean, you can do whatever you want. You got this platform, just behave yourself like you're on YouTube. And
yeah, I mean, I'm not going to drop ins or anything like that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Other than that, go ahead.
I'm hesitant because it would be really bad for Nick. And I tried to tell him this, but then I hear he's still talking with her. And that makes me think snake behavior, to be honest with you. And so I usually, okay, well, if we want to talk about what people know, we can do that. So like, again, I've probably already said so much that I should just say it all. But I don't know.
See this guy here? Don't say anything that could damage your case.
Well, I'm not talking about my case. I'm not. I.
That's why Nick left. He doesn't want to be involved in any of this stuff that could cause you harm, I believe. You looking for something online?
No, I was having a discussion actually.
I don't know, Ralph. I guess we got to pick it up, or we got to move on, my friend. We got show to do here.
You know what? I will leave it with what I said. I think perhaps there's been a miscommunication with Nick, and I'll just leave it there. But yeah, I'm not playing around on this whole taking my kid thing away. It's kind of a weird situation.
Yeah, nobody knows what you're talking about, though.
I know that. That. There's a reason for that, and I'm not making any money off this stream. Did you pay me to come here? I don't know you shit. Who the fuck are you talking to? Seriously, like, bro, am I getting paid for this? No. So I don't know you a goddamn thing. So
well, I appreciate it.
Oh, you didn't tell me. Oh, okay. Well, fuck you. Did you pay me shit? Give me some money. Give me some of those super chats. How about that, fat boy?
You're calling me fat boy now. We've gotten to the point where oh my god,
you're way fatter than me, bro. I'm 180
hold
pounds.
on a second. No, hold on a second. I'm not denying that. That's why I just asked you.
Talking to right now, motherfucker. Like
that's why I just asked you, how'd you lose that weight?
Like you're my overlord, because you're not. And so I'll just leave it there. And the stuff,
overlord.
Yeah, that's how you're talking to me, and you're not, and so I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there with Nick, and it's considered forgiven. I've had a conversation, and hopefully this little part here at the end is considered forgiven with you, if that's what you would like. Which
you're calling me fat? You think I hold a grudge over that? I'd never be able to go on the internet again. That's all I experience every single day.
Okay,
Ralph,
well,
I hope you're okay, man. I don't know what any of this is, but like,
I know you don't, and a couple people do, a few people do actually. And I tried to send some warnings out, and it wasn't about like threatening people. It was about, hey, be careful. And so I'll leave it there. And yeah, I know it's cryptic. I know it's this and that, but you know,
Lord Tapman says, I can see why this kid got taken away. God damn, dude, it's crazy.
who gives a he sent you $2, bro.
$2 for that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. What's your royalty checks for whatever bullshit comic you made? I don't even know. What was it, Green Lantern or some shit? I don't know. I'm not a cape person.
Cape.
I like Batman. That's about it, really. But yeah, again, I'll leave it here. It's a little testy, and you don't fully understand the situation, obviously, and so I will bring it down a notch myself because we've always had pretty good relations, and
Who, me and you?
yeah, I think so.
Well, since when are we fighting? We don't need to bring
Well,
it down.
we're not fighting. We're not fighting. But like, I just didn't like the tone that because you don't really understand what's going on. And
no, I don't.
That's right. And so that
yeah.
just anyway, I appreciate you inviting me on, and I'll leave it there. And I'm just letting people know I'm not playing around about this whole situation with people trying to take my son away from me. And it's not going to happen anyway, but that's kind of the point I was trying to get across. I do truly, and I'm not joking, wish Nick Rekieta the best. What I said on Twitter earlier, I want nothing but recovery for him and for his family. And I want that to happen.
That's what everybody wants.
And I meant that. And so I'm not bullshitting about that at all, but I'm also not bullshitting about that guy. And if it comes down to, everything has to be out, that's fine too. But I don't think it's going to come down to that. I've had a conversation. I think there was a little bit of a misunderstanding, and so we'll just leave it there. But don't trust whores from Florida. I will leave it at that advice for everybody listening. Does that sound good? Trust no bitch.
I guess so. Yeah, trust no bitch is good advice for everybody, even from places other than Florida. But, yeah, my friend, thank you. I hope whatever this is, seriously, I hope it's cleared up. The threatening the kid thing is terrifying. I don't even know. Like,
Mercer's been doing that for days on his show, saying he's going to take my kids away. He's done it again tonight. And so he's involved with this whore who I was involved with briefly, and so that's why when he said he's still talking to her, it's like, okay, well, all right. Anyway, I'll just leave it there. I do truly wish him the best, and I'm not gonna go.
He obviously has no problem with you. I don't know what's up with you and Mersh, but Nick is like, whoa, I don't have any problem with this guy. So I don't know what's going on. Anyway, thanks for coming on, Ethan Ralph. Your time is money. You're right about that. So I appreciate your coming on here and sharing a little bit of your time with me.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you have a good night, okay? Or wherever you are. You're in Mexico.
Merida, Mexico, capital of Yucatan State.
Beautiful. Have a good one, man. Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right, so that was Ethan Ralph. Holy shit, the energy is crazy there. That is unbelievable. Okay, here's Nick back. Nick, all right, welcome back. Sorry about that. I had no idea it was like that, dude.
Yeah, I didn't either. And I don't want to talk about that at all. Like I don't want to be involved in that situation. I was just giving an executive summary of what was public on Twitter, and like Ralph said, I think there was a miscommunication because I got nothing but I just hope everything's
That's
good.
what he said at the end. He said, I think there was a miscommunication. Cigar Gangster says, this was a mistake, EVS. I would prefer Nick. Yeah, me too, but I thought this was going to go differently. Again, Nick knows I have no idea what's going on in this whole situation.
Yeah, like I said, I prefer not to talk about it at all because I don't want to be involved in it.
Anyway, fascinating. Let's get back to talking about Eric July.